Joining me now for our P-Wolves profile is Tate Schmaderer, running back and co-captain on the Nebraska Wesleyan football team, a senior from Stewart, Nebraska. Tate, I say running back, but do you consider yourself a running back or fullback?
I would consider myself a fullback.
Yeah, so you're more that blocking back, but you do carry the ball and catch passes sometimes too.
Yep, just help out when needed.
Yeah, now when you line up sometimes at wingback, is it right to say that you're out there as a wingback?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about catching passes? Do you like doing that as well as running?
I do. They gotta throw the fullback a bone every once in a while.
Yeah. Now, so you do get to a little action with the ball other than just blocking. You played 8-man ball in high school in Stewart. Compare that with playing here at Wesleyan.
Well, I think it's much easier to go from 8 to 11 than it would be for some kids in high school that have to go from 11 to 8. More of the adjustment would be go from being on the field all the time to just playing one side of the ball.
One of your teammates here at Wesleyan, linebacker Micah Dexter, is also from Stewart. Did you guys play together in high school?
Yes, we were. Best friends up all the way through flag football and all the way up through high school.
So the two of you wanted to keep continuing on playing in college together.
Yes, we're really lucky to both have a big influence at the college level as well. Lucky to have Michael along.
Now, your dad, John, played at Nebraska Wesleyan. What position did he play, and how much of a factor was that in your attending Wesleyan?
Yep, my dad played corner for Wesleyan from 90 to 93, and he started his junior and senior year. And I think that was a big part of my decision. I grew up he brought me to a couple of Wesleyan football games, and that was definitely a factor.
Yeah. I've seen that at the top of your bucket list is something that involves your dad.
Yes, I would like to go to a Red Sox-Yankees series. We actually went to Fenway Park last year and caught a couple of games, but I think that would be definitely a top bucket list for us to get to a Red Sox-Yankees series.
Are you a Red Sox or Yankees fan, and if so, why?
Red Sox, much to the chagrin of Coach Keller.
Yeah, because he's a big Yankees fan. What does it mean to be a co-captain?
I think that it's really been an important role for me, that I've been able to lead the guys, and they've been great this year. Not only are they talented football players, but they're great students and great people to be around. So just to have a role and play a part on this team is important to me.
Tate, what are your plans for the future and maybe your dream job?
My plans for the future are to continue with the MBA program here at Nebraska Wesleyan. That's what I'm in right now. And I would like to have an influence somewhere in the community banking world. I don't know exactly where that's at. Being a loan officer, being in investments, we'll kind of see what the future has in store.
Well, Tate, good luck to you the rest of this season and in the future.
Thank you, Dick.
All right, Tate Schmaderer, our P-Wolves Profile. And P-Wolves Profiles are brought to you by Andy Van Horn and the Van Horn team at State Farm, Leach Camper Sales, where the coffee's always on, the Wild Bird Habitat Store with 2 locations in Lincoln, and home real estate agent Kathy Dixon.